Good afternoon to all of you. All of us know the value of money. We are careful about spending our money. We are careful about how it is spent. When we get a telephone bill, when we get a restaurant bill, you will scrutinize the bill to make sure that everything is right. You get a hospital bill, you make sure that everything is well spent. It's correctly spent. No wastage. So we all value our money. Friends, there's just one place where you spend money, all of us spend money, and we just forget it. Can you tell me what is it? No? Sorry? No? Sorry? No? Yes, he's a tax man. He's a tax man. So, all of us pay tax and we just forget. Somebody is spending it on an expensive helicopter just because he's getting the kickback. And we just don't bother. All of us have the right to ask the government how our money is being spent. But we never bother. And by the way, there's a very good tool for us to know how our money is spent. I think that's a very simple question. Huh? RTI. It's a very simple question. It's a tool which helps us to promote accountability and transparency in the people in power. But we never use it. So friends, today for my research, in fact I thought of let me find out. A mini research I would say on this topic. I wanted to research what is this RTI. And I'm going to share what I learned today. I'm not going to share in terms of the theoretical part or the technical part as to what it is when it was created and what are the clauses and all that of the act. The thing I was interested in is such a good tool. Why don't we use it? I want to know why. So I'll try to share what are the barriers why we don't use it. And if I can help remove those barriers for all of you, I think my research would have paid off. That small time that I spent would have paid off. So barrier number one, familiarity. Unfamiliarity breeds contempt. In this case, unfamiliarity distances you from, oh, what is this? I just don't know what it is. So you don't use it because you don't know. First thing you don't know is, what do I use it for? I don't know what do you use it for. In fact, there are instances right in your life are happening around you, but you don't think of RTI. So if we can go through what it has been used in the past, the first barrier I think we can remove. So let's go through what it has been used for. Simple things like, your road is bad. Somebody is having an unauthorized construction somewhere. You can use RTI. In fact, Adarsh scam was uncovered because of an RTI appeal. So that's number one. Number two, of course, government procedure, no? It has to be very complex. I don't know what form to use. There must be some form for it. I don't know where to get the form. It must be a lengthy procedure. Friends, it's a very, very simple procedure. There is absolutely no form for using RTI. You can write your application in a plain piece of paper. That's simple. So now, you have a plain piece of paper? You have an idea as to what you want to write that application for? The next barrier, who do I address it to? How do you start it all? There are something called information officers in all public utility companies, public authorities. It's a part of RTI. And a very simple thing, Google is our friend, good friend. Go to Google. Google on, not information officer. Information officer I found was not giving very good results. Public information officer, if you type in, you'll automatically get help. You know the typical help that Google gives you. It will give you public information officer for PWD, for state banks. It automatically shows you all those options. Public information officer for PPS, for pension. So choose one of them which relates to you. Put the title on top of it. Simple. Next important thing is, what do I write? How do I write the application? That's also very simple. You want a few questions. You want an information, you want a complaint, you have a grievance, just state it. Plain simple English. You may better say why you are writing it, why you want that information. There's also a very good site. Best thing to know how to write it is to see other applications. Railways has a very good site where you can see all the RTI applications which are there. The site is rti.railnet.gov.in. rti.railnet.gov.in. You go there, you can actually see all of them. You can search on Chennai, so you can just study those. Very good way to know how to write a RTI application. So you know how to write it? Now, yes, there is a small fee. There is a small fee, 10 rupees per application. You need to either pay directly in the railways if you're there, take a receipt, attach it. Or you can give a postal order in the name of Public Information Officer again. Simple, absolutely simple. So now you see, it's so simple, but none of us use it. So friends, this is a tool which not only helps you personally, it's going to help the country to remove corruption. You have a problem of not receiving your money from a bank, you're not receiving, your EPF is not getting transferred, your pension is not being paid. Do use RTI. It's going to be the benefit for all of you. It's going to benefit the nation. There's also a very good site called rtiindia.org. rtiindia.org. This has a forum, so any questions you have, you can use this site for the forum, ask questions, learn from it. I think it's only when all of us start using this, our country is going to be better. Let's start using it. It's a very, very simple thing to do. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr.